Okay, I have some of my favorite people here. I have Nick and Tessa Groff, and you two have an event coming up. But it's important for people to know that there is a story. Like, this is your life. There's a story behind it, and you two have been doing this since you were kids, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I grew up in an area, I guess, where there was just a lot of history. So I think I was placed in a position just to be able to see paranormal spirits in general. But I did have a near-death experience. So when I was about 4, I was rushed in and had an emergency surgery. My mom, she knew for quite some time that I was sick, but no doctor really picked up on it. And I remember seeing what I referred to back then as like angels or white lights around me in the hospital. Learning that nobody was around me, because I saw faces looking down at me, which now that we've researched near-death experiences, we see that a lot of people have these experiences. You see faces, you see white lights, sometimes people that you loved who have passed. And so eventually I just started picking up on people within our house. Come to find out, one of them was my uncle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nick, you have some stories as well,
I
right?
do. Yeah, when I was 8 years old, I fell from a tree, ripped open my whole left arm, hit half an inch off of hitting the artery, almost died. My mom saved my life. And I just remember all these faces staring down at me. And I recalled that after I, survived. And I told my mom, I would see all these people huddling around me. She goes, no, there was only me and another lady trying to scramble back in the 80s to call someone on a payphone to get help. I learned later in my life, near-death experience, I crossed over for a second, came back, and maybe all these people were looking after me, to survive. So that's when my quest kind of kicked off into the paranormal and supernatural.
They are the real deal. Tell everybody the time, the place, give them all the goods.
Yeah, so it's at Electric City. We're one of the first shows there. It's called Live with the Other Side. Doors open at 7 p.m.